Here on MediaCom, MC22, we're here at intermission and pleased to be joined by Iowa Heartlanders goaltender Chase Wutzke, who made his professional debut last night. And Chase, I know it wasn't under necessarily the best circumstances with the score on the scoreboard, but when you got told, hey, you're going in, what were some of the emotions you were feeling for your pro debut last night?
Yeah, I just had to go in there and do my thing, right? That's how I kind of look at it, and it's just take it one shot at a time and just stay in there and be comfortable.
How did it feel to go in there in that circumstance and do pretty well and a couple goals, but at the same time the team seemed to play a little bit better when you were in net there for the rest of the game?
Yeah, right. I think it was maybe shifted the momentum a little bit for the guys, and I think that's just part of hockey, right? Sometimes some guys need something like that, and I think it was good. Yeah, you don't like the outcome of the game, but sometimes it's a hockey game, right? There's winners and there's losers, so I think we got to just build off of that for tonight.
Take us through your last week. A week ago, you were playing in the Western Hockey League against Swift Current. You were on Moose Jaw and Red Deer this past year, but Moose Jaw at the end of the season. But again, a week ago, you were playing in the Western Hockey League, and now you're here. So take us through the last week.
Yeah, it's kind of been a roller coaster, that's for sure. Got down to Des Moines there and then practiced with them for a little bit, and then came up here and jumped right into a game. So yeah, it's been awesome, right? Get your pro game in and kind of get your feet under you. So it's been good.
What's your communication been like with Iowa Wild and Minnesota Wild about what they're looking for out of you for the next couple weeks here with the Heartlanders?
Yeah, just come in, get some professional games in, right? Get some experience, and then build off of it for next year, right? So my goal is I want to play professional hockey next year. So that's just where I want to be.
Tell us a little bit about where you're from. I know it says hometown in Saskatchewan, but tell us about if that's where you grew up your entire life. Did you move around a lot before going the major junior route?
Yeah, so I'm from Debden, Saskatchewan. It's a pretty small town, but if you want to search it up, yeah, it's northern Saskatchewan. There's about 250 people live there, so it's definitely a small town. Yeah, we got kind of everything, like a post office, one store, and a school, and that's about it there. So I always had to travel for my hockey. I never really was close to anywhere. Played in Saskatoon a lot of my growing up, and yeah, always had to travel 2 hours plus for hockey practices, games, stuff like that. So big shout out goes to my parents, that's for sure. They definitely put in a lot of work for that.
How did it, when you think about that in retrospect, about the sacrifice your family made to make that happen, where it's not like they can drive 10 minutes down the street to continue your career at the time, what do you feel now that you're starting your pro journey with it?
Yeah, right. Like my dad says, it's always paying off, right? So you got to just keep working towards it, and yeah, hopefully one day that everything will pay off and it'll be worth it.
For you as well, 4 years in the Western Hockey League, a lot of time with Red Deer, and then with Moose Jaw. About your Western Hockey League career, how do you view it now that it's been over for a week and what you're able to accomplish with a couple different teams up there?
Yeah, no, I'm happy the way my career went, right? It's obviously haven't really won much in my WHL career, but I think there's definitely a lot of growth in it, right? Seen lots of shots in my career, so that's always good for a goalie, right? You don't want to be on the team where you don't see any rubber, right?
What were you doing when you were drafted by Minnesota only a year and a half ago at this point? Where were you? Who were you with when you found out you were drafted in the 5th round by Minnesota?
I was actually at the draft. I was there in Vegas. I had my family there, and yeah, it was a pretty surreal time, right? Not many people get their name called, and I was very happy to be one of them.
Yeah, when you heard your name called, what was that like in your heart? What'd you feel?
Yeah, you definitely get some butterflies, that's for sure, right? It was a pretty surreal moment, and I can't thank Minnesota enough for calling my name.
You're 19 years old. You're the youngest goalie to ever play for the Iowa Heartlanders. We've had a few guys that have been 20 and 21, but no one ever age 19. And obviously, in 2-3 months, you're going to be turning 20. Get on the right side of the big 2-0 there. But so young. So how do you relish this opportunity to come in, start your pro journey so early?
Yeah, you just got to take it moment by moment, right? And I'm extremely excited and happy that I can start it so early, right? Yeah, you just got to live the moment day by day, minute by minute kind of thing, right? So you can't get too ahead of yourself. You got to just look at the end picture and just take it and run with it.
How's your roommate Elliot McDermott been, and just the boys in general to you?
Yeah, Elliot, he's been awesome, right? Making me feel right at home. So it's awesome. All the guys here have been great. They're bringing me in and making me feel like I'm at home.
Chase, thanks again for a few. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. That's Iowa Heartlanders goaltender Chase Wutzke. We're going to be right back. Chris Peters and I take you through the intermission report here on MediaCom. MC22.